The IC agent pushed me into my own doorway at 6 a.m., forearm on my chest, and said, "You have no rights here, illegal girl. Open the door or I'll open it for you." He had a badge, a gun, and a paper none of us could read. I had bed hair, bare feet, and a roommate with a camera behind me. He thought fear would keep that video quiet. He forgot fear is exactly why people hit upload. My name is Anna. I came to the US at 9, in the back of a pickup, under a tarp that smelled like gasoline and dust. By 19, I was cleaning offices at night and sharing a 2-bedroom apartment with 3 other women. We paid rent in cash, avoided police, and memorized what to say if La Migra ever knocked. No hablo angles. I want a lawyer. Every headline about ICE raids made my stomach knot. Men grabbed in parking lots, moms taken at check-ins, citizens arrested because an agent thought they looked undocumented. I told myself, stay quiet, stay invisible, and maybe they'll never learn your name. The morning everything changed, I was asleep on the couch because my room was too hot. Heavy banging shook the door. "Police, open up." We froze. "Police or IC?" My roommate Maria whispered, "Don't open. Ask for a warrant." I cracked the door on the chain. Men in tactical vests stared back. "ICE. We're looking for Javier Hernandez." "Wrong name. Wrong apartment." I said, "He doesn't live here." He held up a paper in English and Spanish, an administrative deportation warrant, not signed by a judge. "We have authority to enter." Maria whispered behind me, "Not without a judicial warrant." "Close it." When I tried to close the door, he shoved it open, knocked me back, and jammed his arm across my chest. "Harboring a fugitive is a crime," he snapped. "You want to go to detention too?" I gasped, "We don't know him." "You can't come in." He leaned closer. "Newsflash, you have no rights here. We can do this the easy way or the hard way." Behind me, I heard Maria whisper, "Estoy grabando." "I'm recording." His eyes flicked toward her hand. "Put the phone down," he barked. She didn't. They pushed past us, checked every room, found nothing. No Javier. No men at all. Just 4 women in pajamas and faces full of fear. Instead of apologizing, they turned on me. "Step outside," one said. "Bring ID." I handed them my old consular ID. They smirked. Undocumented. Cold metal touched my wrists. Maria cried, "Why her?" She didn't do anything. The first agent said, "She interfered with a lawful operation. She's coming in for questioning." In the van, I repeated to myself, "I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal." He repeated, "You're lucky we don't just send you straight back." They held me in a cold room for hours. Questions, threats, talk of processing, and detention. No lawyer. No phone that worked. I thought of my mother back home, counting the days until I sent money. Then a woman from a local immigrants' rights group showed up. Maria had called their hotline the second I was taken. She slid a card across the table and said, "I'm Anna's attorney. Don't say another word without me present." To me, she whispered, "You're not the first." And this time, they picked the wrong apartment on camera. She showed me an article on her phone about ICE whistleblowers, internal memos telling agents they could enter homes with just administrative warrants, no judge, and judges starting to say, "No, you can't." "Your case lines up perfectly," she said. "If you're willing, we fight this. In public." The lawsuit wasn't about my papers. It was about the way they came into our home, pushed past us, grabbed me, and treated "I think she's illegal" as probable cause. In court, the government argued they had authority from their own forms and memos. My lawyer argued the Fourth Amendment, no entering homes without consent or a judicial warrant. They played Maria's shaky video. The judge watched the agent say, "You have no rights here." He frowned. Then he asked, "Counsel, do you agree with your agent's statement that constitutional protections do not apply to individuals based on suspected status?" Silence. The ruling didn't magically fix everything, but it did say one thing clearly. ICE's entry into our home without consent and without a judicial warrant violated the Constitution. And my detention was unlawful. They couldn't use anything from that morning against me in immigration court. My case got deferred. I was able to apply for protection as a victim of an unlawful raid with a work permit attached. The agent who grabbed me, he didn't go to jail, but his name showed up in internal complaints and news stories about abusive raids tied to that secret memo. He was relieved of field duties pending investigation. Small words. Big difference to the next door he might have kicked in. I'm still undocumented on paper. I still look over my shoulder. But now, when I hear someone say, "You have no rights here," I think about my name in that court file, about Maria's video, about a judge in a black robe saying, "Actually, she does." If you've ever been told your body, your accent, or your lack of papers means you have no rights, remember this: abusers count on your silence more than their own power. Cameras, witnesses, and the right people in the right rooms can turn a legal girl into plaintiff, worker, and human being whose rights were violated. Hope beyond hurt in the shadow of ICE isn't pretending you're not scared. It's knowing that even the most invisible person can make the record show what really happened.